Hi friends. I just got back from Phoenix from recording my first 4 episodes of my podcast, and it was exhausting. I First of all, that's the reason for the delay of posting more videos, so sorry about that. But I wanted to speak today about the importance of receiving, because often as mothers and women, and even as adults in general, but especially as survivors, we don't receive enough. And I wanted to, especially at this time, stress the importance of that, because it's vital. It's vital to our well-being and to our ability to continue to stay alive. A very important part of this ability to stay alive is our ability to receive love sexually with our spouses. And this week I got another huge taste of what it felt like to not have that need fulfilled when I went to Phoenix and bared my soul in those podcasts. It was very, very, very difficult for me. It was very difficult to dive deep and to pull out these deep parts of my core healing stories that have been very hard to share, and just be so vulnerable. And when I put it all out there like that, it just left a big hole inside of my heart. And often that's what this healing work does. And when I went back to our hotel, my husband was very distracted and into his own work. He's been very stressed with the sale of his business, and that's very normal for our husbands, our significant others, our parents, our friends. They're distracted, and they don't really understand what we're going through. And I tried to reach out to him a couple of times and tried to explain to him what I was feeling. And he was like, yes, I'm really proud of you. You did do something really, really difficult. And he gave me a hug, and he went back to what he was doing. And I patiently waited for him to finish his work day. And at the end of the day, I just told him that I just really needed love. I just really needed him to hold me. I really need him to spend that time with me, and I really needed him to be intimate with me. And he, I guess, feels the pressure. And this is kind of how the day goes again and again and again. And it kind of happens, maybe some of the pride gets involved, or maybe some of the attachment disorder stuff gets involved. And it goes this way for a week and or so, and the stress of the trip home, and the kids need all the attention because they've been home alone for a while, and the hole just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, which, by the way, when you're doing this healing work, is something to keep in mind, that when you're pulling things out, it does kind of leave this like black hole effect, which is not very pleasant. So if you can think about trying to fill that hole with something, it can be helpful. So going back into the weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth, if you will, and I'm like, husband, you need to listen to me. This is a very, very difficult thing that I did. And I'm really, really needing you to show me love at this time. And I just want you to understand that there is no shame in that, that there is a very, very, very real need that God has put in us for intimacy, for human intimacy, for love. And he gave us the opportunity to be able to fill that need with our spouses, hopefully, and through sex, through loving sex. And that we have the right to be able to ask for that and to have those needs met within us and within our bodies and between each other. And anyways, hopefully you can get those needs met, and if not, find some other way of filling those holes through friends or family. And through self-love when possible.